Howdly doodly, everybody. Just a short live feed today. We got a big family Christmas freaking get-together dinner thing with with Wendy's side of the family, which is massive. Friends, it's Christmas. It's upon us. How's everybody? Good to see you. Let me get plugged in here to the world. Was just out here. I've had a couple axe projects from way back. One of them was, and I just created the profile on this, and I'm going to show it to you. Which is what I think is probably, what's that? One of the best profiles I've personally experienced in any kind of wood. Splitting firewood I'm talking about. I'm not talking about whittling a stick or bushcrafting. I'm talking splitting wood. Okay? Hardwood, softwood, stringy wood, any kind of wood I have found to be the best, which is basically the wood bullet, to be honest. Let's get plugged in. I hope everybody's well. Boom. Mr. Roundtree. There we go. Sorry, friends. Boom. I got to bring you guys up so I can chat with you. And I can see what's going on here. There I am. Bango. Found you guys. Where's that little... Good enough. We'll use this. Kurt, good to see you. Lord Mock. It's the Lord of Mock. Lord Mock, good to see you. Good Country Living and Pilk Polk. These are names I've seen forever on the channel. Catbird Hill. Lieutenant Bradley. Hello, Buckin. Jonathan Turco. Good to see ya. We got a good group of people here today. Look at this. Mr. Stephen Gwynn, is that you, buddy? I was just using a draw knife, and I'm not joking you, I was just using my draw knife here. This one, if anybody's looking for a good draw knife, go see Stephen Gwynn. I was just on it, but then I remembered I better slow down. I was going pretty good. The last activity, never mind. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Mr. C.B. Mitchell. Bilbo Baggins from England, good to see you. Dunfor, whoa. Super chat from Dunfor. Super chat, we appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. Dunfor. Tin Man Sauce. Tin Man, good to see you today. Thank you to Dunfor for the super chat. Hello from East Germany. Peace and love and Power Saws. Power Saw Orphanage. Coos Bay, Oregon. Coos. Good afternoon. Just got my splitting done. That's a good thing. Brandon Taylor says, hello, Buckin from Pennsylvania with a $10 super chat. We appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Put that there. Maybe it'll stay there. Cybert Christine, thank you, Brandon says. Matt Man, nice to see you, brother. Very good. So, friends, a few years back, I was making a lot of axes. And I was doing a lot of axe content. And everybody started making axes and selling axes and doing axe content. And I love it. I think that's a great thing because it puts you in the shop, right? It puts you in the shop. And all the years of doing all that, I came up with what I thought and still believe is the best all around kind of a wood splitting profile that everybody splits wood a little bit differently, but the thing we need to do is split the wood. It has to come apart. And energy is expelled swinging. And then if you don't have the right profile, more energy is expelled by trying to get the axe out of the log. Who's been there? Give me a heck yeah. Who likes that? No, we don't. We hate it. That's the worst part of splitting wood, is getting your axe stuck and trying to get it out of the wood. So there's a fine balance there of getting in and wanting to bust the wood apart. That's why mauls work good and Fiskars work good, because they have a profile that allows that to happen. I've been very pleased with this axe thus far. Liam's, as you all know, friends, do you remember last live feed or a couple of live feeds ago? I rehafted my prototype wood bullet. This is my wood bullet right here. That's my axe. And I hafted it on a different handle because I was playing around. Something me and Liam discussed, oh gosh, a long time ago. And then we decided not to go down that road, which was smart. It was smart. I like things a little different than most people. I like a big knob at the bottom. Hogan didn't like that. But if you swing an axe long enough, everybody's different. That's what I'm saying. That's my point right now that I'm trying to spit out, is everybody is different. I'm down here. This is where I hang out. So the wood bullet profile is this. There's our wood bullet profile. You've all seen it. You know what it is. It's dark here. Am I going to try and get you guys to look at that a little better? I think this will probably help. Well, you saw it. I can see it now in there. There you go. So that's better. So I'm playing around. Before I went on my last trip to Bunyan, I was playing around with an L-well. What happened back in the day with the Tasmanian pattern axe is all the country started making Tassies. Yeah. This is a beautiful rendition of an L-well. 4.5 pound Tasmanian axe pattern, which is in glorious, glorious shape, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, beautiful. But the bit had like a weird, big, huge speed bump profile. I've probably got one here. I can explain it to you or show it to you. We won't go fishing too hard, but it was just very, very strange. I might get lucky here. No, because that's actually a nice little head. Anyway, I think you folks know what I'm talking about. And this is what I end up turning it into. Let's see if you guys can see. Let's see maybe if we can get this to come alive here. Do you guys kind of see what I'm talking about here? See how nice and sharp entry is? But then right away, as soon as it enters, it starts busting the wood apart. It starts actually separating the wood. It doesn't sink in. It sinks in and separates at the same time. I guess for a guy like me, I think to myself, well, that's pretty common sense. Well, it's not to everybody. There's a ton of people out there that don't know the difference between a splitting axe and a chopping axe. Well, a chopping axe is thinner, quite a bit thinner. So, I've been playing around with a little Buckin special handle here. It's all prepped, and you can see I've had it down in here. But anyway, that's just what I'm playing around in the bunker. And it's hot in here because I got the stove going. It's kind of mild. Hey, Seabert. Seabert with a super chat. Thank you, brother. So, I'm just playing around. Let's get this. Here, hang on. We got to get this straight. Leon Shufflovsky. Point the thumb in the air. That's a good idea. I'm about to hang my first axe. Found a 5-pounder. Like the bullet a little. Would have bought the bullet. But it's not in my budget right now. You want to make your own axe anyways, brother. You want to learn that craft. You would have had a hard time too because they sold in 29 seconds, I think. Yeah. The next 50 should be in about 3 months. So, yeah. Done for. Thank you, buddy. You want to learn that craft. It's a good craft to have. I enjoy my hafting. I still do. And I've hafted about 800 axes. This morning I'll show you what I had. I had this. Have you ever seen this? White oak, and then when you start draw knifing, you can chunk out. You got to be careful. See that? I still got lots of room, but one side usually goes nice and easy, and the other side chips out. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that? Like if you're, well, let's go here. So this side goes quite nice, right? Like this. Right? But you can also, there's another side that it digs in and takes out these great big flanks, and you've got to be careful of that because you can ruin a handle quickly. Not to turn my back on you, but nice handle. Kobe Owen handle. But so here's the difference if you're wondering. This is what Liam and I decided to put on the wood bullet. And what it does, a lot of people use chopping blocks nowadays, friends. I never did use the chopping block until I got into nicer axes kind of later in my career. This has got kind of a straight belly, and this comes up, so the head ends up in a certain position when you swing, right? If you're splitting on the ground, this might be a little bit too far cocked down. I'll show you what I mean by that. Where is my wood bullet? Right here. So, excuse me. This was just for me, but I know it's not for everybody, so that's why we decided to go here, which was a very smart decision on Liam's part and mine, but he kind of talked to me about that. So, our handles, when I sent my handle to Liam, he says, there's a couple issues. And I said, what's that? And he said, well, this and that. And I said, good point. And we straightened it out and we came up with that right there, which is actually glorious. It's basically my handle, except mine kind of curves back a little. Do you know what I mean, friends? Like this. So it ends up, my head ends up a little bit like that. That's just personally for me. So just remember, what you do and what you like might not work for someone else. Probably won't, actually. It's just like what you believe in, your beliefs. If you believe in a certain thing and you believe that, you know, you're going to find peace this way, or you have faith in this particular thing, doesn't mean it's going to be the exact same as the guy beside you or 5 gazillion other people. Right? So that's why I like to talk about love. It's very encompassing for the sandbox theory that I like to talk about. So, anyway, that's a ramblathon. But I got this little Elwell on the go here. Pilt Pulp, good to see you. And I've already hafted this axe, friends. I've actually hafted it. Like it's ready. Oh my. So if this was going to be me, listen to what I'm saying here for a second. If this was going to be my axe, personally, I would probably thin the handle down. Because I like a little bit of a thinner handle because it throws more of a whipping effect up into here. Does that make sense, friends? Give me a heck yeah if you understand what I'm talking about. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. But you would sell an axe like this to the masses. If you were going to produce an axe, that's why you notice most axe handles from like bigger companies, even a Hoffman, they're going to have a handle that's a little bit skookumer because not everybody's really good with an axe and it's going to sustain some abuse. Well, Hoffman's handles are perfect. The one he's got on the wood bullet is perfect, which is this one. It's deadly. But here's what I run on some of my axes. This is the truth for me, just for me. Look at this. Look at the difference here. Look at this. Can you guys see that? I mean, look at that. Let's see if we can get that in the right zone here. Does that work? Or does that work? I think you guys can see it. It's like night and day. So I like a skinny handle. You know what I mean? Listen. It's like it wobbles. And it works like a whip. What was it? Oh yeah. But I'm excited about this. I'm very excited about this, actually. Anyway, we're not going to build it today. I'm just keeping the tradition alive for Sunday. Hey, Buckin. Alex, good to see ya. FMM Pro. You're very welcome, buddy. You're very welcome. Thank you for that. Terrence, we got some comments flying by. Is Holtz Brook any good? Yeah, they're great. Top notch. Top notch. They've been around. They're older than any axe company in the world. Holtz Brook. I collect Holtz Brook old, well, I don't collect anymore, but I have a collection of Holtz Brook axes. And they're top notch. Top notch. Caitlin, is that Caitlin Haneke out there? How are you, Caitlin? Good to see you. France in the house. Good to see you live from France. Caitlin from August's phone saying hi. Hello, Caitlin. Say hi to the family, Caitlin. A lot colder here than Ireland. Man, oh man. Leonard, good to see you, Leonard. Hey, friends, so I got news. If you haven't seen this already, Christine at Paul Bunyan, when I went to Paul Bunyan, Christine had some stuff she brought with her, and she brought me this little thing right here. And I know some of you have seen it, and we asked you if you liked it, and you said you loved it. So we got it on the website, friends. I believe she just put it. Christine, did you put this on the website today? Can you guys see that? It's my little tree logo. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. A very simple thing. And on the back, it says, work hard, be honest, and be kind. Two things that I know from my own experience, if you start at a very young age, you might be surprised what happens in your life, especially the be kind part. Working hard should come kind of naturally, but the be kind part is really, I found, was one of the most important ingredients in those three. Being honest with others is one thing, but being honest with yourself is probably more important. Is more important. Just me. But I don't know if that came across. I hope you saw it on the video. But they're now available on the website, the little dog take. And I think there's a keychain. Christine, am I right? Leon Shufalovsky. The Buckin dog tag. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. Buckin dog tag. I love it. Hey, listen, friends, we all sometimes forget. And all of a sudden I'll be doing something, or maybe I'll feel a little like not doing something, and then I'll hear this little ching ching, and I'll go, oh yeah, right. I'm wearing that on my neck, and if I ain't doing it, then my name's Mud. Because I'm not done yet. I'm just not done. I got to listen to what's going on. Yeah, these little tags are, and friends, they're not cheesy. These are not cheesy. Check this out. Like they're not cheap. Look at. Why don't we get rid of those for now? Look at this. They're like super good quality. Like, they're nice. You got something on you. It's just a good memory for me, a good reminder. Christine, thank you for getting that available for folks, by the way. That was Christine's idea, friends, not Buckin Billy Ray's. That was my dear, dear Christine, the helm of the ship. Christine, we love you. Thank you. Eye of the Tiger, Davey. That's right, brother. Who knows? Who knows what's coming down the pipe? BuckinBillyRay.com. Thank you all so much. Work hard, be honest, be kind. Mike Mayberry. I love it. It's what's worked for me, brother. And I'll tell you why I know the difference. I'll tell you why I know the difference. And I'm not proud to say it. I'm not proud to say it. But there was a time in my younger life, like I'm talking when I was a young, lost man with no direction. And I felt alone in a group of people. Do you understand what I'm talking about? In a group, in parties, even with my family. I felt alone. And I turned to some other things in life that filled that. And I did that for quite a few years. And I didn't work hard, and I wasn't honest. I can't say I wasn't kind. I've always kind of had that part. I think you can always improve on it, but I was dishonest and I wasn't hardworking. And I reaped the benefits from that. And it ended me up almost wanting to take myself out. So when I made the decision and looked up to the big fella and said, and rolled over and just said, "Hey, bud, I've been screwing up, and I'm ready to not screw up anymore. And I don't seem to be able to drive this thing very good. Maybe you can give me a hand with this thing and come on down, hop on my shoulder here, and maybe you can show me the way." So I don't care what you call it. I don't care what you call it. It don't matter to me, but I think there's a bunch of people running around there disconnected. It doesn't have to be a certain name. It doesn't have to be... I turn to nature myself, if you want to know the truth. I turn to the forces of nature, and I just... Everything changed for me at that point. Put down the... you guys know my story. You don't have to hear it again. But it's always on my gratitude is always right forefront. So then I started to work hard and to be honest and be kinder, doing things for others with nothing, like just doing it. That's where the recipient freaking program was born, friends. Remember? You guys have heard this story, but if you're new, I came to YouTube about 9 years ago, started doing videos. People said, I made an axe on a video one time. Somebody says, "Hey, can you make me an axe?" I said, No, I broke my fallen axe. I'm just making an axe. I'm videoing me making my axe. Well, that turned into something a little wild and crazy, didn't it? Didn't it, friends? Like, I'm telling you, anyways. I don't know if Morgan's here. I'm not sure if he's here right now. And the connection might be scary today, friends. We got fog. We got all kinds of stuff. And suspenders are coming. We've had people asking for suspenders. They're on their way. And they're actually going to be all made separately for the individual who orders them. It's not a one size fit all. I'm not playing that game. I'm not playing it. I'm not wasting all kinds of material of leather so that you can have all this one shop. We're not doing that. We're making them individually customized for one person with 4 to 5 inches of adjustment on the front. I get asked all the time about these things. All the time. They're simple. I designed them. They're designed kind of from a logging aspect, if you know what I'm saying. That you can run these downtown with your sweetheart dancing, or you can buckle up and go cut trees. Up to you. But they'll be the only suspenders you'll ever buy if you only need one pair. I will guarantee that. They will be the only suspenders you ever buy. Unless, of course, you want two. Hey, someone super chatted here. Republic Freedom, $20 super chat. Republic Freedom. Thank you, brother. Or sister. Thank you for the super chat. What brand of files are good? Organ? What's that other one? Some of those higher end ones. I don't know the names of them right now. Valorby? Yeah. But if you're just buying at the saw shop, don't buy still. Unfortunately, still files are terrible. They don't last long. They file once. But I have good luck with organ files. But if you want to spend bigger money, Valorby's good. What's the other one, friends? There's a couple other ones there that are good. But organ. What suspenders were they? I'm not sure what you mean, Silbert. What suspenders were they? What suspenders were they? I'm not sure what you mean, buddy. Yeah, they're custom. They're custom built suspenders. They're just. I asked Killinger years ago to make me a pair, and he made me a pair, and they were lovely. But I didn't like the hardware, the clips and all that, and all this. So I changed them to a logging kind of a setting, if that makes sense. Is that what you're asking, buddy? I'm trying to answer the question. Donnie Walker, good to see you. Hey, Donnie Walker. Suspenders are not available yet. No, sir, they're coming. Love for you to check out the pipe I built. The Buck Barker. You, Donnie, and Morgan got me fired up to build one. Right on, brother. Good for you. Yeah, pipes work good. I like my pipes on my power saws. Well, the design, thanks, Alex. The design is simple. I'm going to be asking you for 2 measurements when you order these suspenders if you decide to. I'm going to be asking you for 2 measurements. I may as well tell you what they are right now. If you could see me. It'll be the measurement. You get your wife or your brother, your sister or someone. Okay? Get your tape measure out. And you measure from here, the button, to... This is the golden measurement when we get to this stage. I'm telling you, you got to listen up. Listen. This is the golden measurement right here. Is this one. That one right there. You want that in the flat of your back. And do you know why that is? Do you know what, friends? I'm going to talk about this for just a second. I'm going to talk about this. I see this all the time. I see guys doing this. And friends, we don't know our rituals until we're later in life, I think. I remember I seen a guy doing a video. He's a younger logger. He was doing a video on nipple chafe. He talked about his suspenders ripping his nipples up. And he had some crazy cockamamie idea on how that to... Oh, actually, he taped them or something. I think he actually taped his nipples. I'm serious. I'm being honest. And I was like, a few more years and this young fella will have things squared away. Friends, I've been wearing freaking suspenders. If you put your buttons on your suspenders, these ones I'm talking about, if you put those buttons over here, like where, you know what I mean, close to your, here, they're I just get it. Hey, Danny Barth. Hello, Buckin Army. We got super chatters. Holy cow. Holy smokes. Friends, hang on a sec. Wow. Catbird Hill, this is the best community ever, he says. Johnny, Dr. John, Danny Barth. Friends, I hope you help me thank these people for me. Hello, Buckin Army. Would anyone like to add to this 20 to send you and some love from the store? Shirts, hats, etc. Oh, Danny, that's very nice of you, buddy. He just got a brand new axe, brother. He was pretty tickled. I got some video for you all. Thank you, Dan. Danny Barth, what a guy. Pete Beamish. Pete, thank you, buddy. And Jamie Borkin Spider, cheers, Donnie. I ended up with a saw shed all because of you. I love it. Good. Listen, here's the deal. Just take this for what it is. Take this for what it is. You see where my buttons are? I'm gonna straighten this right out. Because if you're buying suspenders, I want you to understand something. Look, I'm gonna show you this. And I gotta make sure that this is on par here with what I'm talking about. Okay. Can you guys see me right here? Can you see where my buttons are? In regards to my body? Okay? Okay, there we are. Okay, yes you can. Yes you can. You see where those buttons are? Look. See? So if I were to have my buttons here, like this, and then another one right there, okay? Guess what? Guess what's right there? You don't do that. It's the most simplest fix in the world. You don't gotta freaking tape your nipples. You get smart is what you do. And you put these over here. The first one goes right by the pocket. Just trust me on this, friends. It goes right there where that pocket is. The first one. The second one goes over there. Like this. Now what happens is your freaking nipple's about 2 inches from your strap. Okay? It comes over here and goes like this. And you got all this, and it's holding up your freaking pants. This is right there. Let me know if this makes any sense. I don't get nipple tape. I had it when I was a younger man because I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't seasoned yet. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about? I wasn't a seasoned... I talk about these rituals all the time, and this isn't a kick at the young guys. I love it. It's a boost for the young guys. Hopefully they'll see this and go, ah! I learned from old guys. I look at what they're doing. I look at their boots. I look at their freaking... These guys have been doing this a long freaking time. Now I'm starting to be one of those older guys. I'm only 55, but I'm talking... These guys have been doing this for freaking 40 years. So I started picking up these ideas. Nobody talks to older people anymore. We got to start respecting our elders a little more and talking to them older people because they got stories. It was tougher when they were around. It's a little cushy around now. Let's get it straight. Don't get me going. Okay. A young man yet. That's right, brother. You got it. 55. Still young. Okay. Burning yellow today. Yellow cedar today and a great big fir knot. Little mix of yellow and fir. Beautiful burn. Glorious in there. You know what's funny? That yellow cedar burnt up. Smaller pieces of yellow cedar. And there was a great big fir knot left in there burning. Paul Tater. Super chat. Ron 999. Paul Tater, thank you, brother. Brandon Tater, we love you. Thank you, Brandon. Hey, wait a minute here. I'm way behind, friends. We're not here long today. We're going to a big family dinner, like I said. I just like to pop in on Sundays and say hi. Now, anybody recognize that? Who knows what that is? Who can tell me what that is? Look at that glorious thing right there. Look at that. I remember when, well, I got to get the answer first. This is beautiful. It's just beautiful. I like my axes to kick back a little bit like that because I swing on a smaller chopping block. Buckin, love you, brother. Piltpalk, love you too, buddy. It's a whalebone, Bilbo says. No, it's not. It's a French curve from my good old buddy, Killinger. Mario, that's a good question. I'm going to tell you the straightest goods I can tell you right now on this. You got 2 ways to go, and I'm just going to tell you. That's why I don't like those freaking clips. You know, the ones that you can put on any pants? There's a couple reasons why I don't like those. They'll rip up your vintage seats in your 1969, 1967 Myrtle pickup truck. They'll cut holes in the back of your seat. You know the ones I'm talking about? They're like these, they open up. Like a keychain weird thing. I don't have one here. I might actually. I cut them off. I don't like those. And another reason I don't like them is because they only grab one spot. Especially at the back, and they pull it right up your can. Like a wedgie. Don't like them. The bonus about those is you can wear them with any pants at any time that got belt loops. But I just don't like them. Now, I'll tell you what I think. I use bachelor buttons, but that was because I was putting them on all kinds of different jeans and stuff, and I needed to do it fast. The best way to go is sew your buttons on your own pants. I'm telling you. I might even make some custom buttons to sell with the suspenders. I'm not sure yet. I might. The best way to go is keep it streamlined. Totally streamlined. Buttons. Sew buttons on your pants. Telling you. Bachelor buttons are good. They're good. That's what I do. That's right, Jeremy Schaefer. You got it. I don't... Do you understand? They go here. They go here, not there. Not like that. That's not how your suspenders go. They go there. And that way, you know what I mean? They're in there. And these guys, you can hang leather jackets off them if you want to. You got it, Mario. You got it, buddy. I kind of feel like doing some more here. This is going to be a scary axe. So friends, I just finished doing this, Oh, it's lovely, but I was going to maybe change this. Guandez! Guandez! Good to see you, Guandez. What does Guandez have to say? Buckin, please read my comment about the video with your dad. Your speech on the video helps me a lot. Thank you, Buckin, your friend Guandez. Well, Guandez, thank you so much, brother. I'm glad. I don't think you were alone there. I think that's a topic a lot of people don't talk about, but they feel a lot. Is their relationship with their fathers, whether they had one, or they don't have one, or they didn't know them, or I don't know. It seems to be a soft spot for guys. Not everybody had the perfect life with two beautiful parents growing up and love, and not everybody had that. So, thank you, Guandez. Thank you for the good words. This is scary. But I think, depending on what I do with this, it feels like the handle could be down a little bit, and I may do that. But I'm telling you, friends, right now, I'm going to show you something. If you're making an axe, I wonder if you guys can see this. Can you guys see that? Here, I'm going to put this here so I can see what I'm doing. There. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Oh dear. There you guys are. Yeah, I don't think you could see that, could you? No, it's not happening. It's not working at all. Oh, maybe that is. Ah, it's adequate. Yeah, that's what it is, Glenn. It's a splitting profile. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, the old wood bullet is kind of the gig on that one, eh? Boop, boop. Buckin, can we get a little ditty on the drums? Well, you just never know. You never know. You got to feel that, brother. Anyway, probably no drumming today. I used to play the drums. You used to? Why'd you quit? That's good, good, good. Anyway, friends. I think everybody likes the sound of a harmonica. It's kind of a, well, it's so small, but it makes such a nice sound. There's some amazing harmonica players in the world. Anyway, whoa, Mark Gaines, my good old buddy. What has he said here? Hello, Buckin. How are you, bud? Gainsies, I'm doing real well. It's good to see you, Gainsies. Short live feed today. We got a massive dinner today. 30 people at my sister-in-law's place. Hogan's here, Rita's here, everybody's together. We're gonna go have a big dinner. So I do have to go. But I wanted to pop in and say hi to everybody and wish everybody Merry Christmas. And you know we're gonna be saying Merry Christmas for the next month straight. Probably. So, yeah. Johnny McCormick, good to see you. Okay. Levi, nice to see you. Kevin Jones. Yeah, the harp's fun. It's fun. Have a great time, Buckin. David, I will for sure. Merry Christmas. Yep, you too, buddy. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Marco, nice seeing you. Christine, thanks again. Love you, Danny. Thank you, bud. Friends, remember one thing going forward this week. Remember one thing. We are passengers. We are passengers. Enjoy this week. Work hard, friends. Be honest and be kind. We'll catch you on the next video. I got some, remember that big dirty snag I fell at Vartan's place and he drug it out in the dirt? We got some material coming up for you the next couple of days. Over and out, friends. Thanks for being here. Everybody have a good day. Talk to you in a bit.